We think in words, but you also think in pictures. If I ask you to think about your car or think about your bedroom, you see things, right? You see your car, you see 4 tires, you see a sunroof, you see the color blue, but you don't see the words sunroof, 4 tires, and blue, right? When you're thinking about how you dream in what? In images, in pictures. You don't see closed caption text on the bottom of the mental movie in your mind when you're dreaming, right? So you think in pictures and images. In fact, a picture is worth what? 1,000 words. So that's a lot of powerful ways to think. And even with your memory, a lot of people tend to be better at remembering what they see rather than what they hear, right? You go to somebody and you say, I remember your face, but I forgot your name. You never go to somebody and say the opposite. You never go to someone and say, I remember your name, but I forgot your face. There's a Chinese proverb that goes, what I hear, I forget. What I see, I remember. What I do, I understand. What I hear, I forget. I heard the name, I forgot the name. What I see, I remember. I saw your face, I remember your face. And what you do, going back to practice and exercise, that knowledge is not power, knowledge times action equals power, that's when you truly understand. So imagery is a wonderful addition to add to our thinking, not just using words and language and questions, but thinking in pictures. Now, how do you apply this towards better thinking and a better life? Well, here's one way. Did you know that your mind can't tell the difference between something you vividly imagine and something that's real? And I'll say that again because this is a very important point. Your mind cannot tell the difference between something that you vividly imagine and something that's real. Let's go back to your dreams. Have you ever woken up from a dream that was so real, the images were so real that you were shaking, or that you were perspiring, or your heart was beating out of your chest? Because your mind can't tell the difference between something vividly imagined and something that's real. A lot of people use this for the reverse. They will imagine a result that they're fearful of, like maybe it is public speaking, and they're nervous about that talk they have to do, and they're imagining it, and they're imagining like them messing up. And whatever you're imagining on a regular basis, you're getting good at. Even athletes, we train a lot of athletes how to visualize their success, visualize their goals. What did Roger Bannister do in 1954? He broke the 4-minute mile. Throughout human history, no one could run a mile in less than 4 minutes. How did he do it? It wasn't just physical training, it was mental training, it was imagination training. It was these thought experiments where he would close his eyes, imagine himself crossing the finish line, looking at the clock, and the clock says 3 minutes, 59 seconds. Because he knows what you know, that success is an inside-out process, that take the invisible and make it visible. That it's not, I'll believe it when I see it, it's I'll see it when I believe it. It starts here. That's the power of your own imagination. So what was interesting with this story is after he did it, what happened after that? Nobody could do it for all that time. One person does it, what happens after that? Other people started to run a sub 4-minute mile. Was there a big change in shoe technology or training methodology or nutritional support? No, there was a change in belief. One person did it, it gave permission to other people that they could do it too. It changed their imagination of what is possible. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to do thought experiments. Albert Einstein would do these thought experiments where he would be sitting in a chair at Princeton and imagine himself sitting on a beam of light heading towards a clock and ask himself this question: what would that clock look like if I was riding on a beam of light? My point in saying this is do your own thought experiments. I want you to visualize what you want most. See it, feel it, hear it, believe in it, and then work daily for it. That's the success formula. Now, in the comments, what are you gonna do? I want you to share one image. Many of you have like a vision board. a board of all the things, all the dreams that you want to create in your life, the perfect, this relationship, this career, this much money in your bank, this amount of giving and contribution, this is your natural health and your wellness. So what I want you to do right now is in the comments, share your vision. What are you imagining? What can we cheer you on for? What would go on your mental vision board, if you will? What are you looking for your health, your career, your mental state, if you will? How much money in the bank? What are the toys that you want? What are the contributions you want to make? Whatever you'd like to share it in the comments so we can be rooting for you, so we can have a shared vision for all of us. Because my vision is to build better, brighter brains. I see that every single morning when I wake up. I visualize that, the ripple effect that you and I and this whole community can have in the world by upgrading our brains so we could upgrade our life. I'm your brain coach, Jim Kwik. I can't wait to see you in our next lesson.